Good morning. I've been to the gym again. Forgot all my shit. Got to go to work in a fucking t-shirt. I'm still fat. It seems to be not going anywhere because I think it's my diet. I am a bit too greedy, but I feel, and you know, when I'm sort of getting dry at the end of my shower and I've been in the fucking jacuzzi and all that shit, I feel like I'm getting there, and it's, you know, today's the first day where I've actually felt that. I did get a cramp in both my shoulders though at the same time, so I had to call it short. It was fucking ridiculous. I was, you know, I weren't nearly in tears because I'm hard as nails, but it was one of them. Don't cross, thank you. So yeah, and I've just started to make a video, and I had this memory, and I thought I need to share this because it's funny, because I work with some people that aren't that nice to each other, and they make each other's life a misery. And it reminded me of a guy that I used to work with, and this guy, he used to make, I used to hate going to work because I knew that the slithery little cunt had come slithering into work, and he'd be like, "Oh, Dan's 2 minutes late." Slither across to the fucking managing director. "Dan's not been coming round very often to look at the computers. Dan doesn't seem to be doing very much." When I'm sat in a fucking server room, keeping everything going, freezing my knackers off under a fucking air conditioner, with my eyes look like little fucking raisins, all slurped out of all the moisture. Well, anyway, let's call him Slither Bastard. So Slither Bastard one day comes into the office, and he was one of those that was always dead like fucking, "Yeah, mate, yeah, oh, morning, mate, you alright? Yeah, that's brilliant." And he came across and he was like, "Dan, morning, Dan, I've got a problem with my laptop, it's running really slow, would you mind having a look for me?" "Yeah, I'm amazing." And he walked out, and I was like, "Yeah, alright, I'll sort it out for you." And he gave it me, and I just thought, oh gosh, I you know, used to call him the fucking filth, because he was just a slimy cunt. Me and another guy used to actually call him Filth. Filth, yes. So that's cheered me up remembering that. So Filth slithers out, leaves me with this laptop, and I go, right, before I fix it or have a look at it, I'm just going to see what he's been up to, see if there's anything interesting on there. And so what I did is I opened the laptop up, scooped all the cum off the top of it, because he's a fucking filthy bastard, and went into Windows button and F for find, C drive, and then star.jpeg, I think it was, .jpg, and just did a search, and I just left it running. I left it running for about half an hour because I was working on something else at the time. It was out of the way, locked up. And I went across to it, and I thought, oh, I bet there'll definitely be some like little links to porno and stuff on here. And the first thing that struck me was there are a lot of photographs on there, like actual sort of, you know, I can't remember what it, you know, when you look into a camera's memory card and it's like DCM or whatever, yeah. And there was a load of those, and I thought, oh, actual photos, I'll have a nosy. And there's him on his Harley, there's like him and his wife, and like, you know, sort of just on holiday. It was, you know, his wife was fucking lovely. She was ever so nice, stunning. You know, she was a fitness fanatic. She was just dead lovely. You talk to her and she's just sweet and nice. Christmas parties, she was always a fucking delight to be around. And I'm flicking through and I thought I'd find something a bit more, what the fuck? And then I came across it. There was a photograph of a woman who was hog-tied with a ball gag in her mouth, and one of those sort of cat masks. And I was like, oof, that's interesting. Just overtake this combine harvester. That's very interesting, and that's a photograph. That's maybe someone gave him that, and yeah, she had ropes around the tits, squeezed like around, and I was like, whoa, nice. So I kept scrolling through. The next thing you can see, it's almost like, imagine a pale grey pink hill, say, with lots of grey grass all over it, and a little grey tree sticking up. But on the end of the grey tree, there's a woman in a cat mask with it in her mouth. Nom 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 nom. Probably a bit like this. Nom nom. So yeah. Oh, that's a big fat grey belly. I wonder who else is big fat and grey. Next, click, photograph, side on, in the mirror, hog-tied woman, insider, not his wife. So, there was loads of these pictures and they were fucking hilarious. I shouted the guy down from upstairs. I was like, dude, you got to come and fucking see this. And we were sat rolling around in laughter. And it was fantastic. It was one of the best days of my life. It was disgusting to look at because he was a horror, but so fucking funny. So fucking funny. The lousy cunt was a bastard and he was cheating on his fucking beautiful, lovely wife with... It could have been a prostitute, you know, who knows, but she didn't mind being fucking, you know, I must admit, I don't think ball gags are many people's thing, being hog-tied, arms and legs behind your back, with a little dirty grey chipolata popping in and out of you. No, that's not many people's fucking cups of tea, I imagine, anyway. Probably is, who fucking knows nowadays. But yeah, and... Well, put it this way. I took all these photographs, put them in a little folder, just labelled pics, and saved them onto his desktop. And then I fixed his computer so it ran a bit faster. Turns out it was just some bullshit that he'd installed that was starting up the same time as his computer. And it was like unnecessary. It was just fucking like, I even remember it was just some bullshit. Fixed it, gave it him back, and after that he didn't bother me anymore. Like literally did not bother me. He weren't nice to me, he weren't nasty to me. He'd just sort of nod and walk past and I'd be like, hiya, you fucking dirty old cunt. Anyway, that story's made up.